Your guardian angels have sent you a special note. Have you noticed someone close to you acting a bit off recently? Maybe they've skipped a few hangouts or seem quieter than usual. It might not be clear right away, but there's a strange vibe that you might sense once you start paying attention. The angels want you to know that this person has been finding it tough to talk to you for the last week. They had a big realization last Tuesday that led them to pull back into their thoughts. They're not trying to upset you, they just don't want to worry you, so they're keeping it to themselves. However, this situation will become more obvious with time. Even on social media, where staying in touch seems easy. Before we go further, I want to mention 3 important signs in this. These signs are linked to what's been happening in your life and will also bring you luck looking forward. Make sure to watch till the end of the video to uncover some valuable insights that you can use in the coming months. Back to the person who's been distant. They learned something last week that involves you, and it's been bothering them. They're scared to share it because they don't know how you'll take it. Think about this. How easy is it for you to keep up with your friendships or other relationships? It's not always straightforward, right? Relationships are key. They're not just part of life, they help us move towards what we're meant to do. The universe brings us together with people who matter to our journey. Keep this in mind as we reveal more about this message and discover the signs meant for you. We dive into unique chances life throws our way, like what's happening with a friend who's started to keep their distance. They want to be a bigger part of your life. They're not sure if they feel romantic or not, but they definitely want to mean more to you. They're still figuring out how to talk about this, so they've pulled back a little to think. Let's start with our first special symbol, the isolated button. Ever find a button with a cool design, maybe just lying around at home, and wonder where it came from? Usually nobody knows its story or what it was meant for. This mystery is at the core of why the button is a symbol for us. It represents the need to talk and connect. It's all about feeling like you belong somewhere. If this symbol strikes a chord with you, it's because it mirrors parts of your own life. A button might look simple, but its design can hold deep meanings about curiosity and wanting to fit in. Hold on to this idea of belonging, because understanding how powerful the desire to fit in is can really change how you connect with many people in your life. This friend of yours is feeling lost, as if they don't quite fit in anywhere right now, and they're trying to figure out where they belong. They feel confused and unsure about how to express this to you. For the time being, they've turned to another mutual friend, someone you both know, hoping to clarify their thoughts and feelings through conversation. This situation introduces us to our second symbolic image, the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow carry rich meanings across different contexts. In battle, these tools represent precision and control, essential for achieving goals with skill and focus. In the realm of love, we often think of Cupid and his arrow, striking unexpectedly to kindle romance and affection. However, the true essence of the bow and arrow goes beyond these individual interpretations. What is a bow without its arrow? And what value does an arrow have without a bow to launch it? They are interdependent, needing each other to fulfill their purpose, much like people need each other to find their own paths in life. This interdependence underscores a profound truth about human connections. We are not isolated beings, but rather parts of a dynamic and interconnected network. These symbols, the solitary button and the cooperative bow and arrow, serve as guides for you. They're not just ornaments or simple designs. They are imbued with deep meanings and lessons that can illuminate the complexities of your relationships and personal challenges. By paying close attention to what these symbols represent, you can gain new perspectives that will help you navigate through the intricacies of your interactions and bonds with others. Each symbol brings a unique layer of understanding, encouraging you to explore the depths of your relationships and the roles you play within them. As you reflect on these symbols, consider how they might be speaking directly to your situation. The button, with its unknown origins and singular presence, invites you to think about your own place in the world and your connections with others. It prompts questions about belonging and identity, which are central to feeling understood and valued. The bow and arrow, with their mutual reliance, suggest the importance of teamwork and cooperation. They remind you that no one is truly independent. We all rely on others in various ways, whether we realize it or not. Together, these symbols offer a framework for understanding not just the current situation with your friend, but also broader themes in your life. By listening to the messages these symbols convey, you can develop a deeper empathy for those around you, recognizing that everyone, at some point, struggles with feelings of belonging and identity. This insight can empower you to be more supportive and compassionate, strengthening the bonds you share with others and helping you to grow alongside them in your journey through life. As we take a closer look at your friend and how they feel about you, understanding their personality and desires can really help improve your relationship with them. Your guardian angels have some guidance on what steps you should take next. It's essential to stay calm and level-headed as you navigate the upcoming challenges. Being compassionate and understanding is incredibly important because the people who are approaching you are in need of that kindness now more than ever. Keep in mind that these individuals deeply care about you and highly value your opinions and words. They will pay close attention to what you have to say. Concerning what this friend might be seeking from you, the situation is still a bit murky. They are experiencing a lot of confusion and find it challenging to express their feelings, which is likely the reason for their recent distance. They have deep feelings they want to share with you, but are unsure of the best way to convey them. They will definitely require your support and understanding when they're ready to open up. This brings us to the last symbol we're discussing today, the dove. The dove is a globally recognized emblem of peace. In many cultures and contexts, the dove signifies not just the absence of conflict, but also an inner serenity and harmony. In your case, the dove represents the peace of mind that comes from clear and open communication and the tranquility that follows understanding and connection. The presence of the dove in this context suggests that achieving peace in your relationships involves more than just surface interactions. It calls for a deeper understanding and patience, especially with someone who is struggling internally like your friend. The dove encourages you to foster an environment where open, honest communication is welcomed, and where each person feels safe to express their true feelings without fear of judgment or rejection. Moreover, this symbol of peace is a reminder to maintain a supportive and caring attitude towards those around you. As you assist your friend in navigating their emotions and decisions, the dove symbolizes the hope that through your guidance and empathy, both of you can find a peaceful resolution and a stronger, more connected relationship. By embracing the qualities represented by the dove, such as peace, understanding, and compassion, you can help your friend feel more secure in expressing their emotions. This, in turn, will not only help them find their footing, but will also enrich your own life, bringing a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection to the relationships you cherish. Embodying these qualities can lead to a more harmonious and supportive network of friends and loved ones, reinforcing the idea that peace and understanding are powerful tools in nurturing and sustaining meaningful connections. Here, it represents the peace of mind you get from understanding and loving. It reminds us to be patient and kind to others. Let these three signs, the unique button, the bow and arrow, and the dove, guide you. Connect with these symbols, listen to your heart, and blend their messages together. This will bring blessings into your life. Let me leave you with a simple prayer, Lord. Help them to understand the quiet struggles of those around them, and give them patience to be there for those who find it tough to talk about their feelings. Let the signs of talking, working together, and peace lead them to be more understanding and kind. In unsure times, help them accept the unknown future with trust, knowing their caring ways will light their path. Your guardian angels remind you that it's totally fine not to have everything figured out. No one knows exactly what the future holds, and that can feel a bit scary. But accepting this uncertainty can also lead to new understanding and personal growth. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20.